My name is Thomas Beckman, and this is my cancer journey. My experience with Premier has been stellar. Couldn't have asked for more from anybody. They've been fantastic with everything that you go through. They deal with people every day that's going through probably the absolute worst period of their life. And it was horrible. I got diagnosed. It was another issue. They found the cancer as a result of that. First doctor came in, basically just wrote it off and literally had me in hospice in 2 years. So then Dr. Brooks came in, and after I was diagnosed, he comes into the room, and it was literally like this light came in. You know, he's so energetic, he's so on. Everything just kind of smoothed out, right? Your fears, everything's going wrong in your life at that point. And here he comes. Everything just kind of goes back to normal a little bit. You know, it's so positive. They're extremely attentive, very professional, caring, in tune, I think, would be, you know, they understand where you are and what you're going through. And they just take care of everything at that point. It's hard to describe the way you feel with it. It's really incredible. I felt like you go from the world's coming to an end to there's a path, right? There's a light at that tunnel, at the end of that tunnel, where that tunnel was completely shut off 5 minutes before I walked in the room, you know? You're not a job to them. It's not that you come in and you just get checked. You go through your procedure and you're out the door. They know, amazingly, they seem to know everything about what's going on. And somehow they remember it. I don't know if he's got some system in the back that keeps these ridiculous notes about everything, and they quiz each other in the morning or not, but they know everything. You know, they know when your tests are coming up, the results of previous tests. And I mean, everybody knows this, right? They're like, oh, I heard your blood work was good. Oh, I heard this. Where'd this come from? You know, they understood what the diagnosis was. They understood the path. There was never any confusion on their part. Everybody was in step with what was going on. They all understood what path we were on. They understood where we were in that path. There was never a question of, we forgot you were getting this today. None of that kind of approach. Everybody understood exactly what the job was, where they were going, and what was happening. A well-oiled machine was a pretty good analogy. They were always communicating well between each other as well, which translates directly to you at that point. Right? So again, you're going through the worst period of your life, right? Any kind of stuff going on outside of that just magnifies your own problems. So their organization really keeps you going down the right path yourself. They're all good people. You know, they all care about what's going on. You know, I've met plenty of doctors, right? All good doctors. Some are great doctors. Some are great doctors and not necessarily good people. Right? Same thing with nurses, everything else, staff. Not the case here. He's got a team that he put together that really is an amazing collection of people. You know, when you get that together, it's unique. I have a few friends that had other treatments at other places, and I feel like this was the best that you could get. You'd be hard pressed to find a group that could do better than these guys. Even if you have a diagnosis, I would recommend that you come for a second opinion. I would say go talk immediately with Dr. Brooks. Have him take a look at it, give you some options that are available if there are any options. That's how strongly I feel. I would absolutely recommend Premier Radiation to anybody that needed cancer treatment.